Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, I originally wasn't going to do a video like this because I was meant to be going Pride, but unfortunately I'm racing that day and it's like a full day. I can't get out of it, which I'm really sad about because I love London Pride, but unfortunately I'm going, but I didn't want to leave you guys short-handed as I am a member of the LGBTQ community. I'm bisexual, so I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I didn't want to disappoint. I didn't want to leave anything out. I'm not like that whatsoever. And then I realised when I wasn't going, I'm like, oh my god, it's the final day. I need to like do something. And I thought, you guys have always asked questions because I know I'm not very open about it here, just because I don't think I need to be. I don't think it has to be a part of who I am. It's just like my sexuality. I was asking how I knew I was bisexual. And that was it a TV show, was there a person, like what was it? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I did originally film another video which will be coming out this Saturday instead of last time. But yeah, also comment down below if you guys like my hair. I got it cut, so yeah. So it will be a bit confusing when that video goes up because I will be talking about something that won't make sense as I've just talked about it here. But anyway, ignore it. Anyway, like I said, comment down below if you like my hair. Also, comment down below if you want to know how I came out to my family, and I may do that next year, or maybe I'll do it like tomorrow and I'll upload them together as a film. So yeah, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also subscribe to my other YouTube channel, which I swear I will be uploading something soon. Also follow all my social media platforms down below. And yeah, let's get right into it. So like I said, I don't talk very much about it. When I was growing up, there weren't many like gay shows. We had Glee, which was a huge thing, but I couldn't really watch it because it was on Sky and it wasn't on like a Netflix, like a broadcast thing and that. And because of certain stuff that had happened in it, my mum didn't really let me watch it and that. And of course we had stuff like Friends, but yeah, again, there wasn't really stuff for bisexual people. It was mainly lesbians or gays, so for me it wasn't like a thing. And when I was growing up, I was so sure I was like straight. I didn't know there was like a different like thing, like everyone in my family was straight, so it wasn't like a thing for me. But I think when I got older and I started making friends with people who were like transgender, non-binary, gay, that I started thinking, oh, so this is what people feel. How do they feel that and stuff, and asking questions. Just to be warned, I will not be saying names or anything because I don't like to out people. That's not who I am. I will not even be mentioning like family members. I won't be mentioning no one by name. But I think it wasn't until I was about 13 I started watching The Vampire Diaries. Random, but I wasn't meant to be watching it because my mum said it was quite scary, so I just started watching it because I was like, oh, what's so scary about it? Watching it, and instantly thought Stefan, Paul Wesley, was really hot. I was like, ah. And then my mum and I was like, okay, I think he's hot, I'm straight. That was like my sort of thing. But then I saw like Nina Deborah, who plays Elena, go up in the show, and I really thought she was like attractive. Like, come on, like she is. I don't like, and that really confused me as a kid because I'm like, wait, I'm straight. Why am I? Because like I said, growing up, you were either, for me in my head, you were either a lesbian or you were straight. There wasn't like one or the other. So for me, it was really confusing that I liked two different things. So I did a bit of weird stuff on my phone because I spoke to a lot of my friends and they said it was like a feeling, like you got butterflies in your stomach or something. So I just started looking at stuff boys and I looked at girls and I noticed I was getting feelings for both and it was normally the same feeling, and that so that was a bit confusing for me. I think even then I didn't really know I was bisexual. I just kept going along with I'm straight, and I hid it for like years because I was terrified of being gay or bisexual. I think at that point I just thought I was gay and I was scared because I was leaning more towards girls. I found more girls attractive in the shows I was watching, in real people in real life. I was like, oh, okay, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gay. And I thought it was such a bad thing because, like I said, no one in my family was. I'd never really done that. Like I said, I had friends at school, and a couple of my friends that were had crushes on me, and I was worried what would happen if I came out. So I was absolutely like terrified of the outcome. I think when I turned about 14, I'd done research and I came out to my mum just saying, I think I might be gay. And originally she just went, okay, that's fine. It may just be girl crushes, you don't know. And it was a really chill conversation. I never really had to come out to my sister because I think she just sort of knew, or she just sort of gathered that what I was feeling, and she just sort of didn't really talk about it. It was the same way with Finn when she came out. We didn't really talk about it. We just sort of was like, okay, that's what you are now. Like, it wasn't really like a big thing. I never told my dad. My dad still doesn't know. I was worried because he's really like Catholic, so my sister hasn't even told our dad. So, but yeah. So I came up to my family, which was a big step, and then I got a lot older, and I really did think I was gay. I really did think that, and I was terrified, and I was like, oh, the thing that was confusing me was I found guys hot, but I didn't get the feeling that I got when I looked at girls. I know that sounds really appropriate, but like that was the only way I can sort of explain it, and it was irritating me because I'm like, why am I finding them hot? Feeling like, why am I only getting it for girls? And it was so confusing to me. And then I was about 16 or 15, I think, and I was in assembly and our form teacher, who was bisexual, spoke about it, about how you can like boys and girls, but you can often have a preference over what one you like, or it may just be certain boys you like, think are attractive but you don't feel anything for them, but then there'll be certain boys you do feel that attraction for, girls. And I was really interested in that, and then I really got addicted to Twilight during that stage, and then that was when I got the little feeling from Robert Pattinson who played Edward, and I was like sort of in my head, and then I went back to Vampire Diaries to check, because like so my mum said it could have been a phase, it could have been like a girl crush, and I was like getting back, and I was like researching, does this mean I'm bisexual? And then I watched the show Heartstopper, which I do suggest everyone watches because it's absolutely brilliant. Nick's story with coming out as bisexual, and after watching that show, I took a quiz, and it said you are 60. remember it was 68 or 66% bisexual, like, because I was so young, it probably hadn't, like, probably, yeah, but probably I took it now, probably more, because I've had more, like, experience with stuff and that. Like, I wasn't too sure when I was answering some of them, but that was when I realised I was bisexual. I came out to my friends in, like, year 11, because, like I said, a lot of them had crushes on me. I did at certain points when I thought I was gay want to come out as bisexual, because then I thought they wouldn't think, oh, she's fully gay and stuff like that, which now I look back at it feels so weird. There were so many times when I was scared of being gay, or thinking, why do I feel this way if I'm meant to be straight? Why do I feel this way if I'm meant to be gay? And it was so confusing, and it was harder because, like I said, there wasn't many people I knew. There wasn't many TV shows about them, which now there are, and I'm so grateful for that, because it's such, like, an amazing thing to have TV shows about all members of, like, the LGBTQ community, which is beautiful, and I think there should be. But it was, like, so hard when you're literally, like, 12 years old and you know you're not completely straight, but you also know you're not gay, but you don't know what you are, and you're really confused. So you start googling stuff, and then you talk to your parents, but they're not 100% sure because they've never been through it, so it's, like, hard and that. But I think in the end it came out when it needed to. I think I'm glad I figured it out when I was younger, rather than having to go through it when I was so much older. But I'm also glad I came out when I did. Like, I took my time with it. I didn't rush out or make a big thing out of it. I just told people when I needed to tell them.
I'll be back. I got the wee.
Hi guys, sorry about that. My sister suddenly came upstairs, and I hate calling when she does it. Ugh, so irritating. Anyway, like I was saying, I was really glad I went for that journey, because I think it made it so much clearer. Being bisexual is hard because, like I said, do you get told who you do prefer? No, I don't prefer a guy or girl. I like both. That's not, like, a question. And sometimes you do get a bit judged by other ones because of, like, that. They don't see, because, like, you're not fully gay. You know, you literally, like, oh, but whatever. Anyway, hopefully this helped you guys, and if you have any questions, comment down below, or if you're not comfortable with that, my social media's down there, ready to talk anytime. But hopefully this helped you show that not every journey is easy, even when you find out you don't always know. Like, I think I knew for a lot longer than I wanted to accept. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys very soon. Bye.